Hey everybody, it's Nick here from Hotspawn, and I'm joined by the ADC of MKOI. We are coming off, I'll be honest, a little bit of a heartbreaker of a series against BLG. You guys had the right plan to start off, which is, you saw all the other matches and you realize if you lose game one, then you win a 3-1 series. So, you got the game one loss in, solid, great strategy, and then you came out cracking in game two, which is where I want to start on a positive note. You guys looked really good in your win. What do you think it was that allowed you guys to really take the fight to BLG in that game? What went well for you guys in that game?
I think we are a pretty strong team when we come to fighting and play as a team. So I think what we lack in game one was that, and what we bring really well in game two was that we were together, we were fighting more close, waiting each other, and it kind of the series resume on who kind of fight better. That is a bit the meta game, no? So we were really focused on this from one game to another one.
Yeah, for sure. And I think you guys honestly, you guys looked really good in that last game too. I think in both games you really knew what your comp wanted, and you knew how to do that while stopping BLG from doing what they wanted. So I was really impressed by that. So then, the sad flip side of it, what went wrong in the other games? Is it just that you think you fought worse, you didn't understand what your comp wanted to do as much? Is it the opposite of what went well, or is it other reasons?
I think they did pretty well things, like the getting info level 1 first game into invade and try to snowball through that. We fuck up some fights, but they did really well fights as well. No? So I think they pull us into a really
tough positions.
Yeah, tough position. Really, you don't get that much practice outside of Asian teams in this kind of situations. Yeah. So they did pretty well. I think we will learn from that. I think I think we lose kind of the game 4 by our mistakes. It's fine. Sure. Can happen. Yeah. But I think it could be no one will surprise if it was a game 5. So
yeah, I'll be honest. I went to go get a cold Red Bull from a nearby shop. I was like, MKOI's got this, and then I had to sprint back here really fast because I was like, no, they lost.
But I think they did pretty well game 1 and 3. Yeah. I think we never give up, and
it was looking like a 5-game series.
We actually could win game 1 and 3 by moments. But
totally.
It's League of Legends and was a really fun series.
Yeah, for sure. I love that attitude, man. That's great. So now we'll transition to the fun stuff. I've been talking with your teammates a little bit. I was talking to Merwin, and I discovered that this guy loves the PvE game modes, loves them. And he told me, and I'm not sure if you know this, so Anima Squad Swarm, the mode that came out last year, where all the little enemies would spawn and you'd fight them. Did you know that he didn't play any solo queue while that was out? And he grinded all the way to the top achievement, which meant you had to beat every level, I think, on every character, unlock all the things. Were you aware? Because that was during the season for you guys, and your top laner is just sitting in there playing Vampire Survivors in his client. Did you know that?
Of course, he was giving us tips on how to improve.
Merwin's in the MKOI chat being like, you guys, Leona is busted if you pick area of effect size.
Yeah, he needs to be happy at the end.
Yeah.
I will give a tip: if you're happy doing what you like, you will perform better, no? So doesn't matter he plays 50 solo queues. If when we are training, when we are in official, he's happy and he will perform at his best.
I mean, how many championships did Wonder win when he was just grinding WoW on the weekend, right? Yeah. No, I think that's totally valid. So did you play Swarm? Do you play the alternate game modes? Okay, awesome. What did you think of Swarm?
Not much.
Mirwin was like, bro, you got to play with me.
But it remembered me a lot from Odyssey.
Yeah, Odyssey.
This game, I spam a lot.
Oh, okay, perfect. So let's talk about that then. So Mirwin spams Swarm, you spam Odyssey. Tell me about your time with Odyssey, why you loved it so much, and what you remember so fondly about Odyssey.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you have so many challenges. It was so fun in this specific time. They never create something similar. So I don't know. It's like playing League of Legends, but in another game.
Yeah, it's like playing a league like MMO boss fight.
Yeah.
Bro, that Kane fight when he'd scatter out across the arena and then come back.
I would love it if they create a game like this.
Forever. Oh, like a permanent game. But you want Odyssey? Hell yeah, dude. Yeah. Hell yeah, that's awesome. So Swarm's I asked Mirwin this, and he said his were Star Guardian Invasion was his best PvE mode. Then he had Swarm, and then he had Odyssey. Is Odyssey your number one?
I didn't play Star Guardian.
Were you not playing at the time?
I don't know
Or were you
why.
just tryharding?
I don't know. Probably I was playing solo queue.
Okay.
I remember, but I don't remember much of the game.
Sure.
But
So we'll put that number 3.
Odyssey is like top 1 because I have so much fun. Then Swarm was fine, but was not the same.
Yeah. Okay, good. So now I just need to find the member of your team that thinks Swarm was the best one, and then we've got perfect balance across you guys.
Yeah.
Next question that has absolutely nothing to do with the game, but I love asking pros this because they get a little creative, gets their imagination going. Have you seen Arcane?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So Riot has said there will be another season with a new region, new champions. Let's say, like, you walk out of here, Riot comes up to you and they're like, Supa, we've lost all of our ideas for the next show. We need you to tell us who the show should be about. Like, what champion would you love to see get like the full 2 seasons of a show about, or what region would you want to see? Like, what does the Supa show look like?
I would love to see Kaisa, but at the end, I don't know how the story will look, but I just like Kaisa. So
Well, like you could have her like origin story where because she falls, she like gets lost in the void when she's a baby, and then Kassadin has to go like search for her and stuff. So there's something there.
I would like Kaisa, but I think Lucian will be banger.
Oh yeah, a Sentinels of Light one would be really good. I feel like they'd want to tie that into the Ruination event because you'd want like Lucian and Senna fighting Viego, and then I'd like that because then I get Yorick.
Yeah, and Thresh is as well, no, involved on that.
Yes, yeah. Because Thresh is so in the lore. When Viego shows up to try to revive his wife, the Blessed Isles are like, no, bro, she's dead. Like, you can't do that. And Thresh is like, bro, just come with me. And so, like, he sneaks Viego into the castle to put her into, like, the magical water, and that's what fucks everything up and turns it into the Shadow Isles.
It will be banger.
Yeah, oh, bro, it'd be so good. It would be so good, especially, like, if you started with, like, Lucian rescuing Senna in, like, Season 1, and then you do the Ruination stuff, that'd be sick. Other one, similar kind of vibe. Riot's been doing these themed seasons. We went to Noxus, got Noxus skins, the card game in the client. Now we're in Ionia. We've gotten a bunch of things for that. Riot has said, this will be a regular thing. If you got to choose, it can be like a region of the world, like Ishtal, whatever, or they've said that eventually, like, we might get like a Star Guardian or a High Noon or a project, something that's just based on a skin line. Mm-hmm. What do you think would be a cool look for Summoner's Rift? Like, if you got to decide the theme for a season, what would it be, and what would Summoner's Rift kind of look like?
I mean, I would love to see project. Like these skins when they spawn, if you have this, you were the cooler guy.
Yeah.
In your friends, you were the cooler one. No?
Yeah.
So project for me will be insane because I remember the animation from the videos.
Yeah.
In that moment, it was, oh my god.
Yeah.
I want all the skin from this, no?
Yeah, hell yeah. And like if the walls were like buildings and stuff.
Yeah, and they create Project 30 for the Wild Rift. Man, bring it.
Yeah.
Bring it to...
Yeah. You see, you heard it here first.
I love it.
Yeah. Hell yeah, bro. So I guess the next thing's just like, I'll leave the camera to you. MKOI fans have been loving the content. I don't know how, but they found our videos before we even like posted them on Reddit or anything. We were getting comments that are just purple hearts all over. It's awesome. So what do you want to say to the fans who are so hard behind you guys and cheering you guys on?
I mean, first, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed today's series because we actually tried our best. We fuck up. I think the series could change by details, by moments, and we will improve a lot. The tournament still, we have another chance. We will do our best, and I think we still have the chance to win MSI.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's double elimination. You're not out until you're out.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks so much, Supa.
Thank you.
Sorry that the series didn't go your way today, man, but I'm really hopeful that you guys will go far this tournament.
Thank you very much for inviting.